Good morning and welcome again to another Making Mondays Matter. It is a beautiful Monday morning, and I trust that we had a productive week last week and at least a restful weekend as we prepare to go into this week. This morning, I want for us to look at the thought for today of facing the challenge. Facing the challenge. In the period that we are in, many persons are being challenged in ways that they could not have even imagined just a year ago. They're being challenged in aspects of their lives that they probably never even looked at. For example, when we consider all that this period has asked of us, persons were being forced to stay at home, those who may have loved going out and mixing with friends. That's the other aspect. We are being told how we can socialize and what forms that socialization can take. And so we are seeing challenges all around. So, not just at the social level, of course, this extends into the economic level as it impacts our ability to earn and to make the income that we have been accustomed to. For those in the US, matter of fact, around the world, it has even challenged the politics of the day in everything that's going on. But as we face the challenge, I want for us to remember that challenges are meant to be faced, challenges are meant to be overcome, challenges are meant to be addressed. And why do I emphasize this? Things that challenge us, difficulties that come against us, often do not resolve themselves. For example, if you have a tap leaking at home, you may try applying more pressure to turn it off, but that will only last for so long. If the washer needs to be changed, changing it is a must. Avoiding trying to change it by even turning off the water from the main does not fix the problem that we are facing. And so we need to take action when these particular issues and challenges face us. And we in turn need to face that challenge. Running away from it often will not result in the long lasting solution that you are looking for. You can only run so far and for so long with something that has to be faced. And so I want to encourage us this morning that as we face these different challenges, as different challenges pop up in our lives, that we make the concerted effort to face them in a positive way. And I must put that word in there, positively. We must positively face our challenges, doing what we can to overcome them, doing all that is within us to make a difference with the challenge that is before us. I mentioned as an example a leaking faucet. So the challenge may be the dripping tap. And until we fix the underlying problem, it remains. So we need to go and change it. So there's difficulties, like I said, surrounding us today with all that's happening during this period. If it is impacting your income, that's a challenge for you. What are you going to do about it? Wishing it away or hoping that somebody else fixes it is not the solution. You need to find a way of dealing with that challenge. Maybe it is reducing your expenses based on what's happening now. But even that sometimes is not the best long term solution. So we may need to find alternative ways of increasing our income. That may require finding additional means of employment as it relates to self employment. It may mean even taking a step back in the sense that, okay, you are stepping away from uh, the job market in order to retool yourself, meaning when you're going back to school, you are trying new things. And in the essence of trying new things, It may even require an entire career change. But if you're going to face the challenge, you need to be willing to face and do the things that is necessary to impact and to deal with that challenge. And whatever it takes, as the saying goes, if you're going to overcome that challenge. So, from the perspective of earning an income, it requires you to retool and rethink what it is that you're doing. Then do that. But doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different results, as you know, is the definition of insanity. So if what is happening right now is challenging you, consider what changes that you have to make in order to face this challenge and to overcome it. And so until next Monday, I want you to go out and face those challenges that have presented themselves to you or are presenting themselves to you this week. Don't ignore them. Don't wish them away. Look to see what it is that you can do or have to do in order to deal with them, and then go do it. Until next Monday, have a great week, a successful week, and continue to face those challenges. This is David Yates for Living Successfully Inc. for another Making Mondays Matter.